Dear Lord, all right, thank you for letting us gather here once more. Thank you for letting us all get here safely. Thank you for giving us our health. Thank you for giving us peace of mind. Thank you for giving us our strength. Let us get a word from tonight. Let us take something from tonight that we didn't know. Let us just retain what we have learned about love throughout these weeks, and just let us get a good word from you tonight. So I see what you're saying. Amen.
Amen. All right. You did good. Okay. Huh?
Send it to me. I'll type it for you.
Okay. I was like, really? Really? I said, okay. I was just hoping to be family today. I said, okay, I can get away with it. Yeah, I was so mad. I was like, and the computer be acting up. Huh?
So what you just gave us? You want me to happen next week?
Yeah.
Oh, if you want to type it, I was going to do it for. I didn't know it was next week. I thought it was.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much. I
Yeah, I
appreciate
know
it.
you didn't have, because I could type those, type that up.
It'd be,
Those questions?
sometime her thing acts up. Oh, wait. Sometime her, I don't know why her computer and stuff be have a mind of its own. Okay. So, tonight, we're gonna be,
Oh,
huh?
well, good.
I said, because wait, I'll be here. But we don't have to.
That's right. All we need is oh, wait a minute, hold on. Oh, come on. This is, you guys know I'm special. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Tonight is on Song. Right. Oh my goodness, what did I just do? I'm sorry. I'll make it quick. I timed it so it's really for real quick. Unless, you know, the questions go a different way. Okay. Now, I believe that Solomon was white and his bride was black. I also believe that this was the first interracial marriage.
Right.
You and me, see? Chuck's one of the Inside Ministries said he believes this was a love letter between a husband and a wife. King Solomon wrote Ecclesiastes. You know what? Let me just delete this. Stop. Turn my thing off. There we go. Okay. King Solomon wrote Ecclesiastes, which is a body of people ordained for, a member of the clergy, which is a body of people ordained for religious duties. He also wrote Proverbs, which is wisdom, which is having experience, knowledge, good judgment. And then he wrote the Song of Solomon, which is about a husband and a wife, which is a man and woman in a union. Now, she was teased by her family for having dark skin. King Solomon loved her dark skin. They ended up getting married, and this chapter talks about the courtship, the proposal, and the wedding night. His bride was like a Cinderella. Everyone teased her, talked about her, made her do work everyone thought was degrading, and that was from her own family. In this letter, did we have a Kleenex? I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm sorry. That's okay. I can run to the bathroom real fast. Oh, okay. I know it feels like I'm trying to catch cold. Okay, in this letter, thank you. They talked about how it was going to feel to be together for the first time. Oh, thank you so much. Be together the first time. They talked how passionate and steamy it would be. She had dreams about it, and you will see how they described each other. They did as God commanded and waited for marriage. When she was out of his sight, she did not say, well, he has been gone for a long time, and call someone over because she had an itch. Okay, can I just keep it real? He had to love God and believe his word about sex is only for a bride and her husband. King Solomon loved her teeth, her hair, her neck, her breasts, her skin, her hair, the feet, right down to her shoes. I know you all know that Temptation song that beauty's only skin deep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so that's how he felt about her. I have seen some handsome men and beautiful women on the outside, but their inside is like a sewer. Do I have any Twilight Zone fans? The old Twilight Zone? All right. The one with Rod Sterling. Well, it was an episode called The Eye of the Beholder, where the ugly was pretty and the pretty was ugly. Did anybody ever see that one? Yeah. To be pretty was ugly, so it was something different. Now, I'm doing my questions better this. The first question, have you ever been mistreated because you were too light or too dark? Anybody? Have you ever been mistreated because you were too dark or too light? Okay, say it.
I say I haven't called the N-word like 2 times so far in my lifetime. One was at school, cause I was in the hallway, and apparently I was in white girl, black girl, and apparently she didn't like that, so I was a nigga that day.
Oh, see.
And then the other, this weekend, when I had lost my wallet, outside the sushi place, but I understand she was under the influence of drugs, so that one was kind of like, she's like, you can tell she like needed help too, but under the influence. But because I wanted to answer her, I was a nigga then too. So far 2 times I've been called that word.
Okay. Yeah, I've experienced that too, unfortunately. Nowadays, these songs on the radio are about a few hours of life, a few hours and not a lifetime. These young girls are dancing and men saying you are their weekend lover, or they will pass you to their friends. Women are singing it's okay to be a side chick, okay? Now, I love the Beyonce song. If you like it, she said put a ring on it. And that old song, Woman and Woman, was the dumbest song ever. Woman and Woman, it was an old song in the 70s. And the side chick was saying she been in his car, she knows where he lives, she knows he has a girl or a wife. And the wife said, well, the clothes he got, I brought it. Yeah. She like, the shoes he brought it, I brought it, yeah. Okay, now, yes. Now, these 2 women going back and forth over a broke cheater, okay? Now, women, know your worth. Okay, I told you I'd be using that message here. Know your worth. Know God's love and His purpose for your life. Please know He did not put you here to pleasure or user. He did not put you here to work and give your money to a cheat. A man does not love you if he hits you. It is not true love if you cannot go out on the weekends, nights, and you don't see him on the holidays. I do think Solomon had fling just before he got married, because he said he was with the lilies and he did not want his bride to look at him. So I think he had that little fling thing. But he realized he would lose a good woman if he did not apologize and stay faithful. I am sure that I'm sure that with the king marrying her, now there's other men who like her dark skin. Sometimes people do not want you until somebody else does. My mother used to say, it's better for a man to leave you because you did not have sex with him than because you did. And she also said, the way you get a man is the way you keep a man. Women, if you cook and keep yourself neat, do not stop after marriage. Sure, with children, you work, you can't always flat iron your hair or braid it or have a nice dress on, but at least twice a week, make your husband want to come home to you, okay? Men, if you brought flowers all the time, I know money can be tight, but once a month, even if you get a rose out your yard, give it to her. If you help with the dishes or help with kids' homework. Both a husband and a wife can leave a note or a text to say, I love you, I miss you, I cannot wait until I see you again. Make each other feel special. Women, a man is not a paycheck, and men, a woman is just not someone who cooks and bear your children. Making love is a beautiful experience, between a husband and a wife. It could be passion, fiery, showing each other how much you love each other. This is why sex should not be taken lightly. Having intercourse stirs up emotions, feelings that some people are not ready for. You may think you're making love to your boyfriend or girlfriend and they just like your sex and never see themselves marrying you. Or people are upset when people move on and say, well, I hit that first. Or, excuse me, but this party's in, but, or she's a whore, or he's not good in bed. But you live with them for 5, 10, 30 years and have 5 or 6 kids with them. He called you wifey, she called, oh, that's my husband. Not and not. I have read the Bible and never have I saw God say you were a wifey because you lived with a man. If a pastor, minister, rabbi, priest, or clerk at the courthouse does not marry you, newsflash, you not his wife and he is not your husband. I actually was going somewhere else with this, but I asked God to come in, so this is for the old me. Hallelujah, thanks for the old me. And it might help somebody who's in a fornicating bondage right now. If that person leaves because you say no until it is legal and pleasing to God, then oh well, say peace out, okay? I used to think I had to have a man's attention, but it was the wrong attention. People act like the sin is staying a virgin nowadays. I used to tell my children, be like A.C. Green, formerly of the Lakers. He was a virgin and married a virgin. He gave his testimony on many church programs. I remember after my boy Magic got HIV, thank God he can't find it anymore, but he said they used to talk about AC because when they all went out with women, he stayed in the hotel room and read his Bible. Now, back to King Solomon's bride. You can tell she had a hard life because her brothers talked about her in chapter 8. They said, our little sister have no breasts. In other words, like, who would love her? I think that's why her husband said, I like her breasts. They are like grapes. They are perky. But poor King, after babies, they probably go down like bananas. But God says the first will be last and the last will be first. We will talk about that in Matthew next week. Now, the bride had a dream about her soon-to-be husband. She woke up and was looking for him. I think that's probably the night that he had that little fling. She asked the watchman to help her find him. She probably had a nightmare, was afraid he was hurt, but she had the nightmare probably because he was with those lilies, okay? I'm sure it was nerves too. I mean, you've been called ugly, dark, flat-chested, and now you're marrying a king? She did not boast. She did not tell her family, I am the queen, so bow down. She did not ask her husband to behead them. She did not have them thrown in jail. She did not have them stoned. Instead, she stayed humble. She kept loving them and even brought him home to have a drink under the apple tree with her mother. Even if her mother did not talk about her, she knew the town and the siblings were. We must protect our own. Like Pastor David said Sunday, he would not allow anyone to talk bad about us, and we feel the same way about him. If our pastor does not protect us, his sheep, why are we here? If we do not have enough love for our shepherd, the man that God called to be here, why are we worshiping here? In Revelation, God talks about the lukewarm church. He cannot stand that. Here at Unity, everyone should know we are united. You attack one, you attack all. But we're not going to curse you, but love you and continue to pray for you. But now, his bride listened to God because because her being in the fields, she could have poisoned them, she could have missed her blessing, she could have hit them with a shovel the way they were teasing her, but again, that is not God-like. She kept obeying God and loved them. I'm sure the flesh sometimes said, Lord, do I have to? He said yes. He said, be patient. Weeping may endure, but joy comes in the morning. You may see the clouds in the storm, but the rainbow is coming. Now, question 2. Have you ever had God to say move, and you moved, or you stayed and God said, did not tell you my disobedient child to move. Have you ever?
So has they ever told you to move and you didn't move?
Yes. And he said, did not tell, and he say, did not tell you to move, okay?
Yeah, everybody.
Right?
Okay. Let the, no, that's right, okay? Like we tell our children, stay away from the stove, you would get burnt, but they sneak and get burnt. But if they would have just listened when we tried to save them from the pain, and they don't listen, so, oh, okay, I know that's right. So we get upset and angry when our kids do not listen to us, right? But how do you think God feels when he gave us 66 books on what he expects from us? Now, I'm at the end of the letter from Solomon. Solomon said her teeth were like sheep, nice and white. He said her lips was like scarlet, so she must have had some kind of red lipstick or something. Okay, she is comely, which means pleasant to look at, stand out. Yes, attractive. Yes. He said her temples are like a piece of pomegranate. Now you know a man love you. You talking about your temples, okay?
That man, I've always liked the book, the Song of Solomon book. I've always liked that.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Okay, and then he said her neck. Okay, he said her neck is like a lower tower of David, where 1,000 buckets can hang a block of mighty men. So that means she was probably a little thick sister. All right, okay. He said she smells like myrrh, which is a sweet smelling perfume.
With what she brought.
Okay, hello. Okay,
And her
she has.
hands smell like.
Well, you better go ahead and know this. Okay, she has a scent like frankincense, which seems like a scent lotion to me. He said they will be together like roaring lions. Hey now. They will be like leopards. So this is her first time, and her husband will bring the beast out of her, okay? He said it would be like they are on a top of a mountain. He got like real Pacific, okay? Solomon said his heart is filled with delight just thinking of her. He said even her clothes smell good. So you know what that means? Women, gotta take a bath. You gotta use soap, powder, deodorant, summer's eve, spray, wash your clothes every week and stay fresh. You cannot look like a lily and smell like a cow, okay? He said her kisses are like sweet fruit. Men and women, brush your teeth and use some Listerine, gum, Tic Tacs, okay? Solomon said he makes him feel drunk like wine,
Wow.
okay? So now, question 3. Could you forgive your bride or groom if they had one last fling just before you got married?
Yeah.
All bets are off.
Okay, she said, okay, that's deep, like,
All bets are off.
okay,
Because no, all bets are off.
yes,
If we weren't together, but all bets are off. If we're together, if you think no, all bets
yeah,
are off.
yeah, because if you making that commitment to marry somebody, why would you want to have a one last fling?
Yeah.
That means you might think while we married you want to have a one last fling. No.
Just one more, please.
This one more. No. Okay? But look what she did. She set him straight, and I know she set them ladies straight. Because she said, I can imagine her say, I heard what happened, but try me not. I am a woman. Okay? And I'm a godly woman, but I'm human too. So, remember this part in Solomon? She said, I belong to you, and you belong to me only. Like, try it if you want to, okay? She said, I can imagine her saying, you fine, rich, and I love you and all, but cheat on me again, okay? And my perky breast, my sheep teeth, my sweet smelling clothes will be gone. And she described him as a white, ruddy, so that's like a healthy red color, chief among men. Head as fine as gold. His locks had to be on point. She said his eyes were like doves in a river, so they had to be a beautiful baby blue, I can imagine. She said his skin felt well like silky milk. So you know what that means? Now, men, I just got on women. Men, I mean, you need to shower. You need soap, deodorant, shave, comb your hair, use Listerine too. Lotion, hello. Hello. Now, it's okay. And it's okay for me. Good. Okay. And it's okay for.
Good old Vaseline.
Why you put. Stop playing. I got Vaseline for real. They be helping my hands and feet. Okay.
You can't get that out here. You gotta get that in
And it's okay for a man to get a pedicure, but don't get no polish though. Don't.
No.
That's suspect if you get some polish.
Because they got them little things, you know.
Hello?
And nobody never got to see you at
Why
the
you
ballpark
playing?
in the
Hello?
nail shop.
Okay.
Right at home doing your toes.
That's right. Say it. Okay. And she said his lips smell good.
Wow, lips smell good? Wow.
So men
Lips
use
smell
cologne. Okay.
Wait a minute, lips smell good. I like that. The lips smell
Okay. I mean, they was serious.
good. Wait, his lips
Huh?
smell good.
Huh?
Because you think about it, back in those days,
Yes.
some people get dressed up better than the women.
Huh?
Yeah, but your lips.
Yes,
Your
they
lips.
were getting their nails done. Yes, they were taking,
Huh.
someone was bathing them, making sure they smelled
Huh?
good.
So you know, I mean, they seriously describe themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, from the
She was
teeth
talking
to the
more. She
head.
said her lips.
But
Smell
if
good.
you think about it, how you describe her.
Okay? He said her neck.
But he went by.
Like you can hang men from her neck, so you know she
Yeah.
was thick.
So
Hello.
you think about how many men these days that's getting married and ready to marry somebody can say that about their woman.
Huh? Well. Huh? I know that's right. And then she said his legs were strong like pillars.
Wow.
Okay, then he been working out and stuff with the trees or something. Okay, and she said he was altogether lovely. So that means he was fine and she was beautiful. Okay, she said he was. Okay, so I'm thinking she beautiful and he fine. Now, you notice he didn't give her name, right? So question 4 is, do you think she was real?
What?
Do you think she was real?
Yeah, I think she was real. Oh, Sisters of Jerusalem, girl, she was real as real
Okay.
gonna get.
Do you think she was real?
I
Because the
think
way he described her, he didn't give no name, you know, unless he
No,
just
I
want
think
everybody
she
to know.
was real because she was a Shulamite and she was a countryside girl.
Uh-huh.
She was simple, but she was beautiful. No,
Yeah,
beautiful.
She was a Shulamite though.
That's
And
what I
she
thought,
was
too.
black. And see, his family was
Mhm.
making fun of her
Yep.
because she wasn't even keeping her own garden. And they had her keeping theirs. And that's why the color of her skin was dark, probably working in the field.
Uh-huh. See?
But she was a Shulamite.
Mm-hmm.
And he married her, that was his first love.
Yeah.
That was his first love.
Yeah, 'cause
But then
yeah, he
for
did some
political
stuff.
reasons, he started messing with he started marrying other women.
Exactly.
But that was his first love.
Exactly. And I mean, they just described each other. I was telling Jordan, when I was reading the person, you know, I got 6 kids and I've been married before, but I was like, whoa, okay, they go into detail. I said, Lord, I know this is the Bible and stuff, but they were really going into detail. Can you help me? Can you help me put this in a way? Because
you doing married and counseling.
Yes.
Do you think your wife smell like that?
hello,
Can you describe her the way you describe her?
exactly.
If you that in love with her, you
Exactly.
got to know what she smells like, what she. I mean, I can tell you now what my wife wear, what
Huh.
cologne she wear,
I know
what
that's right.
soap she
I
wear.
know that's right.
You have to know those things.
You have to know these things.
If you gonna say I do to somebody, you have to know all these items.
Yes, and you gotta keep the passion alive.
You sure
You
did.
do.
Because that's one of the reasons my daughter, she cut her hair some. She said, I've been had this for a while, I want to do something different. And like, you know, she worked with the kids, and I'd be like, girl, you be having your heels and stuff. She said, cause my husband coming home for lunch. Okay, and I gotta be cute. You know what I'm saying? You said you can't just be having a ponytail every day.
It's an excitement.
She said, you know, you can't have a ponytail every day.
But what do you
It's an
do?
excitement of getting dressed. When
Exactly.
you know you
Yes.
What do you do?
Your
What would you
husband-
say to the one that one has the passion and one don't?
Okay.
Wait, say that again?
One has the passion and one
has the
don't.
passion and one don't.
In a
Okay.
relationship?
In a relationship.
I think they need to sit down and talk about, because you are definitely,
Sometimes it's not.
You are
It's
definitely
a
not
reason to.
evenly
Sometimes
yoked.
it's a mental, something happening in the inside.
Right.
That's keeping that disconnection.
Right, you have to
Right.
talk, you have to sit down and
I'm
talk.
sorry,
It's
I keep-
communication.
No,
No,
because-
communication is the key because you have to find out why a person is guarded. You have to
Yes.
find out why they're acting that way, why they're not open like they could be. You have to find out because there can be underlying
Yes.
reasons of what people went through. Because I think experiences shape your views.
Yes,
They do. A lot of experiences shape your views, whether they're good or bad, they shape your views.
right.
So, and most of the time, bad experiences will definitely shape your views. You just have, you have to make sure that your bad experience doesn't shape your views to be angry and bitter and negative. You know,
That's
you
true.
know,
That's
when
true.
you look at it.
That's
You
true.
know, because you can go through some bad things, so you have to make sure that, you know, it teaches you and helps you to heal and be better and still love. Because God has love. Because you have to look at, no matter what you've gone through or been through or what somebody's done to you, God still loves you and He still commands us to love.
Yes,
You know, and to forgive.
yes,
So the thing is to still love the way God has, even though you might have went through some bad things, but still love as God has loved.
yes.
That takes a lot of growth.
That
It's
does.
silly, but it takes a lot of growth.
It does. It does because
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you my own experience. Okay, I don't tell everybody. My kids know, but I'm gonna keep it real. We talking about
What's good here?
when I was a little girl. No, I don't care. I got the tape on
No, I'm
because
saying
we can help somebody. Yeah, because when I was little, one of my grandmother's friends, he had me sit on his lap. He was like an uncle to me. I was like 3. But my mom noticed every time she passed by, like he moved, and she like, what's going on? So she asked me, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, you know, he just touched me here. I didn't know nothing about it. My mom went off, okay? Then as a teenager, one of my mom's friends, he raped me as a teenager. One of my boyfriends, 4 years later, raped me as a teenager again. So I was so protective of my kids, it was unbelievable. If they had a sleepover, I slept there too. But most of the time, all the kids came to my house, and it was a thing where I did not like sex, didn't want you to touch me, did nothing. Then I flipped, and I became, oh, for real? They like the way I look? Okay, well, I can get you and drop you. Okay, then I had to think, this is not how God wants this to be. Okay, God, I need a balance here. Okay, so when I talked to a therapist, okay, I talked to Jesus, talked to my mom. My mom, she was just on, I'm gonna kill him mode. Okay, so and I was grown then, like it all came back. I promise you, I had blocked all that. I got pregnant with my son. I was 25. One day I was just sitting down, and all of a sudden it said, shh, all the memories just came. I'm like, where did that come from? And I told my mom. She was like, what? I had never told my mom, never. Like one was like 11 years. The other one was like 7, 8 years, and I had never told her, and it just all came back memory. And after that, I just asked God to, you know, take all that from me because I realized I was still bitter and still trying to get at God. You like me? Okay, I'm gonna be with you for a minute, and then I'm gonna leave. But I said, I'm hurting my own self because I'm letting you do things in my body that only a husband should do. So then I had to sit back, and I had to realize that. Then I started looking to love in the wrong places. So you have to, when you, like she said, with those experiences, you have to see because it goes deeper than the eye. Because some people, they just don't like sex. I don't know why. You got to go deep. Their daddy could have molested them. Their uncle could have molested them. Their brother could have molested them. Nowadays, women are raping women, so girls. So you have to go deep. So I would tell somebody, you need to start from birth up and see what it is, what the blockage is. And then if they just can't get over after a while, then those two are not meant to be together at this time. That's what I would think. You know, tell this person you get some therapy and get some guidance and get some prayer. You know, because I'm talking from experience. I went through all of that. And now I am where I am. You know, that's why I kept saying when God was calling me, I was like, you sure you're calling me? Because, but everything comes in full circle, so that's what I would tell them, just keep talking through it, because communication is the key, that's what I think. But, I said I was gonna make this quick because you guys know I'll be going over, so I timed myself with this, but I think this was a great love story. I think this was really like when you love someone, when you could describe, like you might as well go down to the fingernails. When he said he loves her feet down to her shoes, and she described his eyes are like a river. Like they had a pure, sweet, and he, you know, he could have been like, yeah, I'm the king, you know, you're gonna sleep with me, but he didn't. He didn't touch her at all, and she didn't try to touch him. You know, and it was just a passion and a fire and love, and that's what marriage should be about. No matter how long you marry, and I know you go through stuff and you have kids and you go through, but even if you just send a text, like I said, say, I love you, I miss you, I can't wait to see you. That goes a long way.
Yep.
That goes a long way. You know, you may not have time to sit down, or now there's the money to go to the restaurant. I like to cook anyway, but you know, to do all that. But little stuff. You know, if you know they favorite little candy or something, or like, you know, their lotion or something, you know, something that they like, or just massage their feet, like, you tired? Okay, just massage their feet. That goes a long way. That shows the passion and love, and that you're still concerned about how they feel, and you want this to be forever. You know, it's so easy to get a divorce nowadays that people are just marrying, divorce, marrying, divorce, marrying, divorce. But to have a long-lasting love, I think this is a beautiful. Yes. Yes. So that is the end for me tonight, because, you know, I've been holding you guys up so long. But it, you know, I think this was really passionate love story. You got any thoughts? Yeah. Okay, I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that. I'm sorry. You was looking like you had a thought, so I'm sorry.
That's like still like not beyond a year, but like I haven't experienced like a deep relationship like that. So I mean, I wouldn't know too much about that because I said I haven't experienced that type of relationship.
Let's see, that's the right
So
guy.
I still got my time to, you know, experience one of those.
Yeah.
But until I do, I can't really talk on it.
Okay.
But you heard the word of God say tonight, for what you expected.
Okay, and what to look for, man, because, man, sometimes you think that you've been in love, because I'm like, okay, you know, I say, okay, I was loved, you know, with my husband or my kids, but when you look at this is a deep passion love that it just ran real deep, like, the two actually became one like you're supposed to. Hello? Hello?
Sit there and tell me you pregnant by who?
Hello?
But that took a lot of, but that took
Yes.
a lot to build that to them. But that's
Yes.
love too.
Yes.
I mean,
It's funny, in my sermon I have something about marrying it.
and imagine somebody getting raped and they marry, and now this person or he or she has to be in the house with someone they don't want to have. I mean, it just, when people steal something that don't
Belong to them.
right, it hurts a relationship.
Yes.
So that love will never come, that passion will never come back.
Yes.
Unless God comes back.
Yes.
That's right, and the thing is too, I was listening, some months back, I was listening to this pastor named Robert I think it's C. Blake,
Uh-huh.
on YouTube.
Right.
It's off the chain, and he
Okay.
was talking about women that have been in broken relationships, that have been hurt,
Mm-hmm.
and when God sends them a man, they don't know how to love the man that God sends.
Tell the
them
truth.
because they got all that brokenness.
Tell the
and
truth.
they've been loving the man. They've been loving the brokenness. You know, the man that have broke them.
Yeah.
and
Been there
hurt them.
too.
So that's the type of love that they have. So
Yeah.
when God sends them a man, they don't know how to love that man because they're used to the brokenness and the bad relationships, previous relationships.
Uh-huh.
So he said a woman has to ask God to help her to love the man that he has brought to her. And that is real deep. And I was
It-
listening to that and I said, he is telling it, he's going.
That is true.
Go ahead.
And when you were talking about the financing, something about doing, and you were talking about something about women buying stuff
Oh, buying stuff, don't
Okay,
just
let
go to
me
work
tell
and
you.
buy stuff just for guys who's no
He
good, give
talks
you money.
about that too. He said a woman should never finance a man. And this is the 10 conscious things of a conscious queen will
Okay.
never do.
Okay.
10 things a conscious queen will never do. You don't finance a man.
Hmm.
You know, but he was saying that women have to ask God to help them to love the man that he has put in their life. And I said that's real deep because that is real true. When a woman has been broken, she really don't know how to love a good man, a man that God has brought into her life. And she has to pray on it so that she can love that man. And then he talked about the signs of a good man.
Huh.
He said how to identify the
Yeah.
signs of a good man. I said, go ahead, brother.
Yeah.
I was like, he has several videos on YouTube,
Yeah.
and he's talking, and he's telling it like it is, and he talks about how men are to treat women, and he was saying, and he even said about men, you know, if a woman won't even, like, if you date a woman and your car break down as a man, and you call her and say, you know what, my car broke down, can you just give me to work until I get off work, I can get my car, and she say no, he said that woman ain't for you.
I
He
know
said,
that's
cause a woman, a man ain't just, this is what he was saying, cause a man ain't just a meal ticket. There's some gold diggers out there.
Okay, that's why I said a
And he
man ain't
talked
just a
about-
paycheck. I
that's
just said
right,
that.
it's just a paycheck. He talked about that too. But it was just, I mean, it was just amazing to listen to what, he had good videos on there talking about things, but that was one of the things he said. When a woman has been broken and God sends her a man, she don't know how to love the man that God has sent
Yeah,
her. So
we-
she has to ask God to help her and show her how to love that man.
Yeah, because we will think, and I've been in that situation too. That's why I try to tell my kids and tell people because I've been in all kind of situations. We think, oh, they're weak. We don't want them. We want somebody strong, but they're not weak. They're being loving, and you have to know how to accept that. And we're so busy with the wrong one all the time that we always having the wrong one. Or letting the wrong one come in our life. So that's why now I'm like, like I said, I told you guys last week, I was supposed to get married again a few years ago, and I said, God, if it's not right, because this time I don't want a divorce. And he showed me, and I was like, thank you. And now I've just been like, okay, Lord, whenever, and if you don't. And then with this broken thing too, you were saying, I know it's harder, like if a guy got raped, they always say it's harder on a guy than a girl, even though it's hard, been there, but it's a thing, like you said, you're taking something that does not belong to you, and like you can get over the physical, but the mental is there.
But unless God brings someone in your life to love you,
Right.
and respect you, and
Right.
and find value in you,
Right.
and worthy and respect you,
Mhm.
that you can get past it.
Yep,
But if
yep.
you don't have someone in your life like that, then you won't get past it. But
Exactly.
because it works both ways.
Uh-huh.
It works both ways in a relationship. But one of the things that I've been hearing, and I guess this is a trend, and it tripped me out,
Uh-huh.
is that women now will not let men come to their home when they ask them. If a man asks you out on a date, a lot of women will meet the man at
And the
the
public
location.
spot.
And
Alone,
the
that's
thing
what I
is
think.
that must be a trend because I grew up with brothers, no
Yeah.
sisters, so I try to look at both perspectives and both sides of it.
Right.
And I look at it like this: if a man asks you out on a date and you don't trust him enough to come to your house, then how can you trust him enough to pay for your meal when you get to the restaurant? Because he can easily get up and leave you, go to the restroom, pretend to put up a false alibi and never come back and you stuff with the bill. So to me, if you don't have that type of trust, then you have to be able to build up trust. So what about talking on the phone before you go out on a date? Take a rain check on that dinner and get to know that person over the phone so that you can establish some mutual commonality. And then if it's not going that way, then you never have to go out with the guy. But if you can establish some commonality so that he can come to your home, pick you up, and you go out on a date together. Because having a man saying you're gonna meet a man somewhere just for a free meal, and because it's like you don't trust him enough to come to your house and pick you up, then you shouldn't even be in no restaurant having dinner with no man. I'm sorry, because that's what I've been hearing
Well,
lately
see,
too.
I have
women are doing that. Yeah, they're meeting.
I have a flip version on that.
They're meeting them places.
I do that. Like I have talked to people, and like if I go out, I have had like certain people I have picked up, but certain people, if you're not too sure and you're trying to know them, a public place, in my opinion, is the best place to meet
No,
them.
it is, but
Because you can be safe, because you can know somebody, and people think, just online. No, even if it's not online, you can meet somebody in a grocery store and never really truly know how they are. Because when I was taking my crime thing, and I love crime shows, you'll think somebody is this certain way, but then, they get to your house and they push their way through. So, like you said, talk to them more and get to know.
That's true, so what about talking to them on the phone? Because
Yeah, that can work too, but.
Unless you're gonna go Dutch, then you go Dutch and you go.
But you don't always have to go to dinner
and
either.
You pay your own way
Yeah.
and sit down.
But you know what?
Because you don't have to go
True.
to dinner.
Or you could meet at a park.
Yeah.
You can go to a movie or something, but my thing, and like, men and women have to know to get respect, because no guy could ever come up when my daughters were growing up. You couldn't hunt for my daughters. You cannot hunt. If you didn't knock on the door,
Right.
you wasn't going out with them.
Yeah.
And somebody tried it once, and my brother went outside, who you looking for?
Yeah, people don't trust them.
No, you're not looking for my girls, because you knock on the door and introduce yourself. And they used to laugh because I would take a picture of their driver's license. I would see if they had registration, and I would take a picture of their license plate. My girls could tell you right now, I used to do that. Like, no, because if something happened, I got all this, okay? And I wasn't playing. If you didn't have a license, you had no business driving, taking my girls out anyway, if you didn't have no license and insurance. That's how it was. But, it's a shame that, you used to be, like when we grew up, somebody could come to your house and do that. But it's so much, people are so cunning and so conniving nowadays that you have to be so super careful. Even if you meet somebody in the church.
Well,
I have met somebody in the
smart
church.
trust. You have to be able to have smart trust with people.
You do.
And the thing is, like I said, for me, I feel like if I can't trust them enough to pick me up in my house, then I'm not gonna trust them enough to be sitting at a table with them when I don't know them. And a lot of times that's the problem right now is people want free meals, they want all this instant microwave stuff. But my thing is, if a man is interested in you, then he'll wait. And that's just how I see it. So my thing is that if we can't talk on the phone and get to know each other and find out if we even have anything in common and things like that, then we don't need to really be going on no dinner date, because I'm not about no dinner, because I'm about a foundation. I'm about a character. I'm about what is your character? What are your beliefs? Do you believe in God? See, I can't
That's what I do
get to know you
too.
at no dinner table. I can't talk to you like that at a dinner table, but I can talk to you over the phone. I can get to know enough about you, so then when it's time to go on that date, we can go on a date, and by then we kind of know a little more about each other. Because the thing is that I'm not interested in a dinner date. I can buy my own dinner. Okay, I'm not interested in that from a man. What I'm interested in is what is his character, what is his attributes, what's his foundation, what does he believe in? Because the thing is, there's a lot of men that may not believe in Christ, and I told my brother, from my divorce, I'm not getting ready to be dating nobody that don't believe in Christ.
That's right.
I got to know that you believe in. I got to know what's in your heart. That's number one. Because my son's father didn't go to church. He never went to church. You guys never saw him. He never went to church. And see, sometimes we don't marry the right person.
Say that.
And I was young too. I wasn't that young, but I was 28. So, we don't just because you've been married a long time doesn't mean you married the right person.
That's the truth.
And I'm keeping it real.
That's
because
true.
I've been through some things. I don't
That's
talk
true.
about it, but I've been through some things. But I know from going through it, I know I never changed how I really believe. Because I truly believe in the covenant of marriage. I believe in that 100%. I believe in family. I believe in true love. I believe in all those things. And, so I'm pretty guarded. That's just the way it is for me. I'm pretty guarded. And I'm just not going to be just putting myself out there. I don't casual date. That's just one thing. I don't need to casual date. When I was younger, I went out and partied and had a good time and casual date. I'm older now. So you know what? It don't take a man, and this is what he was talking about too. And it was funny how I really can relate to him, because I had told, it don't take you that long. A man that's in their 50s, know if they
Say
know
that.
what they want within 4 to 6
Say that.
months. If they date
Say
you,
that.
they
Girl.
already know. It is not going to take a year or two. It might take a year or two before you get married.
Why
It
did
may take
I
a year or
just
two
tell
before you get
somebody
married,
that?
But it's not going to take them long enough to know if they want to marry you. Okay?
Huh.
That's another thing. Now, a man in their 30s, a man in their 20s, and you with somebody, you just kind of starting out, you
Yeah,
figure
yeah.
this and that. In the 30s, you should know a little more about what you want. But when you get in your 40s and 50s, a man should already know
Yes,
what they want,
yes,
what they want
yes.
in a woman. It don't take no rocket science that long
No.
when you in your 50s. And I'm keeping it real. So
and-
my thing is, I ain't trying to date no man no 4 or 5 years, 3 and 4 or 5
Say
years.
that.
And you want to be with me?
Oh,
and
you
we
do.
gonna still
Say
be
that.
together.
Say that.
I'm telling you.
And I'll tell a person in a minute, you want to have a date, you can go to church. And they be like, what? You can meet me at church.
Well,
What?
yeah,
If you can't meet me at church, then I know you're not the one for me, because I'm
If
not,
they're
I'm not.
interested in coming to church, then that's a problem right there.
That's a problem right there.
Already know.
That's a problem right there.
Already
Wait a
know
minute.
they're not
Let
interested
me
in
tell
coming
y'all
to
something funny. I have an ex-boyfriend. He goes to church, okay? Been knowing him like almost 30 years. He talking about, oh, Nita, one day we're gonna get married. No, we not, because we not even together. Like, he talking about, well, we got to get to know each other. We've been knowing each other for 30 years, okay? Like, look, we used to date. I'm not doing all that. Like you said, I'll be 53 next week, okay? I'm not playing that. We not sitting up here about to date for 10, 20 years. I know some people in a relationship, being with people 10, 20. I'm not doing that. I'm not that type of girl.
Yeah, but if a man is
I'm not-
interested in you,
I'm not-
he's gonna show his
I'm not
interest.
that
He's
type of
gonna
girl.
follow you.
But-
He's gonna pursue you.
Yeah,
That's
and
the
they'll
thing. He's
pursue
gonna
you, but
pursue
sometimes they pursue you for the wrong reason,
Yeah,
and
but-
they'll lie. But I'm gonna tell you, like, I know what you said, that, you know, you're not with the dating and stuff, but nowadays, it's so much, people are, you think they're one way, and they turn out to be rapists, and turn out to be, and they just so sweet about it. I mean, you see it on the crime shows all the time. Yeah, but you see it on the crime shows all the time. Some of them are, but some of them are so cunning.
No, you can find out.
Yeah, you can find out.
You can.
But me myself, I like to meet in public places. That's me, because I'm a mother and I'm a grandmother, and I don't want everybody to know where I stay. If I met you and I could talk to you on the phone, couple of, that's just me. I understand yours. I understand, but I'm not even dating now. I'm not even interested in dating now.
No, but see,
I'm not-
What I'm talking about is there's a difference, because if you're casual dating and you just casual dating,
All right.
that's different. That's why you meet in public place. But if you're not casually dating,
Okay.
and then you meet someone you get to start talking to, that's different.
No,
You
'cause-
establish
yeah.
smart trust. But,
Yeah.
but people, women that casually date.
Oh yeah, just want a meal or do something or for the night. Yeah, no. Yes. Oh yeah, no. Cause I tell them I pay my own bills.
Casual dating is, right?
Yes.
Casual dating
Oh,
is-
yeah.
is
Oh,
just
no,
you go
no,
on
no.
a date, you
Yes.
have dinner, and then
You
you
gonna
might
get
have
that
casual
sex.
sex, but it's not someone that's
Mm-mm.
interested in a committed relationship.
Relationship.
That's casual.
Oh,
dating.
yeah,
That's
no.
what I'm talking about.
Oh,
If you're
okay.
constantly- And if you're constantly going out with different
So
men,
one night stand is
but
what
you
you're
could
saying.
be-
Okay. Oh
and
no.
You can be just going out with, I'm not saying you have sex, but there are times that women, they like casual dating, and that's what they do. If a guy asks them to go out on a date, they go.
Yeah,
If they-
no.
Next week, they meet
With somebody else,
and
no.
do it again, that is casual dating. So that's where I can see women saying that they don't want men showing up at their house and they're meeting in public places. But if a woman is looking for wanting to get married again and be in a committed relationship,
Yeah.
casual dating is kind of is kind of subjective, because you just out there casual dating, and you probably ain't gonna never really find the right man casually dating, because that's what they're doing, is casually dating.
But it's casual, but it's sort of careful at the same time to me. If you're not going home with them, but I'm not even dating now, because there's nobody that I see dating. Because guys in the 50s now, like you, that they don't want to be serious. Like no, nobody coming to your house, no. So I'm at home with my kids. I'm chilling. I'm fine. And
And that's
if
what
God
when
sees,
you're
if God,
married, too,
yeah,
when
if God
when
sees,
you are just doing
Yeah,
God's work,
work.
you're not looking, God
Mm-mm.
will bring you a mate.
yeah,
And you
because
will know when God brings it to you. You really will know that.
Yeah.
When God brings you a mate, you will know.
and it's funny when
Won't
like
be no doubt about it. You will know. And
You
you
will
can,
know.
you will know when God brings you a mate. But
Yeah.
the thing is that, like I said,
But I understand your casual date now. No, I don't do that. Okay, like
well, you can look it up. I went online and looked up what it, because I said, I need to know what is what, right? So
Okay.
I went online and looked up casual dating. No, I was agreeing. Casual dating. And I said, what is casual dating? That's what it is.
And see, it didn't used to
People
mean
go out
that.
casually dating, they may go to dinner or a movie, and they may have casual sex. But see, the danger of casual dating is if one of them starts to like one and the other one don't, you get your heart broken, especially if you decide to have sex with that person.
Yep.
And that other person is not interested in taking it far.
Exactly.
That's casual dating. Every now and then, me and you gonna meet up and we gonna go to dinner, or we might, go to bed with each other. That's casual dating. So a lot of women.
Oh, see, they didn't change the name now, because it didn't use,
I
yeah.
have a friend, and she said she loves casual dating.
Oh.
She loves casual dating. And guess what? She be also picking these men apart too. She be looking at what their clothes, feeling their pants, to see if their pants are good quality. She be doing all of that. And I said, you know what? But I'm not into casual dating. I'm not gonna be doing all that. I don't have time for it. And I told my mother, if God brings me a man, that's the only way it's gonna be, because
You
I'm
say
not
that?
interested in looking for no man, and I don't have time for all that. So if he brings me a man, then that's the way it works. I said, but I know what I want. I know what I'm not gonna tolerate, and I know what I'm not gonna put up with. So
Exactly.
at some point in your life, you have got to know.
We too old for all that. Nobody got time for all that.
Huh?
Ain't nobody got time for that. We too old for that.
Exactly.
I was in the
That's what
grocery
I'm
store
talking about.
with a basket full of groceries, and the guy told me, "Oh, can I buy you dinner?" I said, "Did you just see I just brought groceries?" I said, let me just set this down for you. I said, "You want me to be dessert, and that's not happening. I'm going home to cook my dinner by my own self. Okay, y'all got a basket full of clothes. I don't need you to buy me no dinner. You just want me to be dessert." And my kids, they was cracking up. They said, "Mom, you don't got no sense." I said, "That's all he wanted. Why I need you to take me to dinner and I got a basket full of groceries? I know how to cook. No, I'm not nobody dessert. Hello, no." They just, but it's just nowadays, like, guys forget how to date a woman, how to respect women. Like, that's the thing. Women. Yes, how to court. Like, it's just ridiculous. It's just.
But
so,
not all men are like that.
No, not all men are like that. Because I have wonderful son-in-laws. Thank you, God. I got wonderful son-in-laws. And, but, yeah, but no, not that casual date. See, casual date used to be, you got, now they didn't change the name. Oh, no. Okay, I'm glad you told me that.
Definitions of casual dating, I was like, okay, that's casual dating.
Oh,
Online, casual dating, courting.
See, they say you learn something new every day. Okay, I'm gonna tell people out here and say casual dating and be like, you know what that means now? Okay.
Well, no, it just means that you might, every now and then, you might go out, or you might go out and have dinner, movie, you might have sex, you might not, but that's just considered, it's not, you're not in a committed relationship.
And that's what I want.
Decided to be in a committed relationship. They
Right,
just have
right.
casual relation, that's what casual means, it's just
Right.
casual.
Right, you
I was
absolutely
like,
right.
That's very interesting. because
That's deep right there.
Yeah, let me see, I can look it up.
Okay.
Let me see what casual dating.
So somebody just trying to get fed every day. Okay,
Well, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you something, because I was at a party, right? I was at a party,
Right.
and one of the people who was talking to me, and she told me that she goes to, when men ask her out, she said, yeah, I'll go to dinner with you, you paying for it. She meets them there, they never come to her house, and she said, because I don't want them knowing what I have until I see what they got. Okay.
Oh.
Then she said that if the date isn't going well, and I'm not kidding you, she did say this. She said she will excuse herself and go to the restroom and not come back.
Not even say bye.
And her sister said that's told her that is cold.
That is, you gonna find somebody that's gonna know where you live. That'll get you killed. That'll get you killed.
Yeah, because you know what I said? I said, well, I would be afraid to do that, because if you're dating like that on a regular basis, just going out with different men, what if you happen to be in a restaurant with a different guy,
Say it.
and that same guy
Say it.
like that, come up to that
Say
person
it.
and embarrass her and say, hey man, you better watch out, because she likes to go to the
Say it.
restroom and never come back, or
Or he might have a gun, because nowadays people
See,
crazy.
and that's what I was saying, and her sister told that is cold-blooded that you're doing that.
Uh-uh.
And she said, well, no, I don't care. But see, listen to what it says. I'm telling you, listen, casual dating.
Okay.
What to do and what to avoid.
Uh-huh.
Before going on to explain the do's and don'ts, let's figure out what is casual dating after all. Casual dating, or a casual relationship, is a physical and emotional relationship between two people who have a sexual relation without demanding any part of development of the relationship and commitment. Casual dating is all about keeping your options open and playing the field so that you can figure out what type of person you are most compatible with. See, that's what I'm telling you, that's what casual dating is, so people ain't trying.
Okay.
Some assume that a casual relation means that in the future it can lead to something more serious. Some may assume that you two will date, but you won't have no connection there. You might have sex together, you may go to dinner, but there's no commitment there. That's casual dating.
Didn't I just say that tonight? I just said that tonight. I said if you make love to somebody, you think you making love, and
Uncommitted,
they just like your sex. That's it.
uncommitted, unemotional, purely carnal is governed by the same rules. Yep, how to fornicate properly.
Oh, what? Jesus, what?
How to
You know, it used to be back in the day. It used to be she was loose. Then it was a booty call. Now it's casual dating. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. How to fornicate? Oh God, I didn't hear it all. What
The proper way.
the proper way?
Dating is okay. Have you ever noticed that you can be dating someone for many months, but the relationship is still referred to as casual? See, that's why it's important to communicate and find out where you stand.
Say that.
You need to let people know in the beginning, if you're dating someone and you say you've been dating maybe a couple of months,
Right.
you need to let them know what your goal is.
That's right.
What do you want out of that relationship? You just want a casual date, or are you looking to remarry? Because if a person tells you that I'm not looking to remarry, but you are, right now you need to cut that off.
Cut it
I'm
off.
equally yoked, because you know what you want and you cannot change nobody. If they don't want that, you need to drive your ducks to another pond. Because
Hello,
if
she
they
said
don't-
drive your ducks to
if
another
they don't
bus.
want that, why you don't try to change them and make them be in something that they don't want to be in?
Okay.
And why waste your time like
Why?
that? So you have to really think about it, but that's what I was saying. That's why I said I don't fool around with all that.
Oh, okay.
I
See,
don't
they didn't
have
change
time
it.
for all of that. I
Like,
just don't.
like I tell somebody that you want to talk to me, you don't believe in Jesus and God,
That's
keep
right.
keep it pushing. That's the first question, okay?
That's right.
It got cold in here.
Okay. But the conversation warmed up. That was good, Mr. Hill. Okay. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for having us out here and let us know what the new words are, okay? And I thank you for all of us. Bless us to get home safely until we meet again. Thank you, Lord. Amen.
Amen.
Just to let
I
y'all
know
know
why I
how I
can't-
tell them on Sunday. I think I just mentioned it when I was